So this is pretty much like a raw reflection into where I currently am within my business. Not sure if this is on YouTube. If it is, hello, welcome. I also feel like this is a pretty weird backdrop. I'm currently in my college dorm room. It is sophomore year. Should be a junior. Took a gap year for context. And I think we're like a week into the school year right now. But anyways, I thought it'd be interesting to pretty much do a reflection on where I am, where we are within the business at the moment, because I feel like it's a pretty interesting spot and also a very pivotal spot within the context of the business and where we're about to go to. Because I feel like my view on the business has changed a bit recently. First of all, I feel like, really enough, I don't know when the switch happened, but like I have this vision for the company of what we want to accomplish, what we want to do, what the organizational structure and what the whole company on a whole will look like. And I reflected on that for a while during summer. Like I was like, okay, what are we actually building towards? What do I want this to look like? What is my vision? And I feel like I believed in it, but I didn't fully buy into it. Like there was still a little bit of doubt. There was still a bit like, is it like there was still thoughts in my head of like, is this actually what we're gonna do? Should we maybe do this instead? Like, should we actually go this way? But weirdly enough, when I got to school over the past week or so, like I feel like I lost whatever was holding me back, and I feel like I just fully bought into the vision, and I'm like, this is where we are going. Like this is where we are going. We're gonna accomplish this. Our organization's going to look like this. Our goals are going to be like this. And I'm honestly not sure what brought me that clarity. Like, I honestly wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell myself. But, like, I don't, maybe just time. But that was a super nice feeling to have because I am really focusing on our team right now. And when you have that undeniable vision, when you're like, this is where we are fucking going, when you own more team members, when you try and build your dream team, it's just reassuring, and you feel so much more confident doing so because you can tell them with full confidence, this is what we were doing. This is what the vision is. These are the steps we need to do to get there. Now, like, if you have a little bit of doubt in your mind, if you're like, wait, should we actually do that? Wait, like, are we actually going there? Should we actually accomplish that? Then, like, that is going to be reflected in your team. They're going to sense your hesitation. But now I feel like I just hopped off of, like, 5-6 back-to-back interviews for, like, a high-level position I'm looking to fill. And, like, I just felt so much more confident hopping in those calls for the sole reason that I knew where we were going. Like, there wasn't a doubt in my mind. Like, I'm like, this is what our company is going to look like. This is what we're working towards. And yeah, and on the team, on the note of teams, that is like the main part I wanted to reflect upon now. Because I feel like I also realized that, like, our team, I mean, obviously the team is everything, but that is something I want to prioritize right now. Like, I want to build a ridiculous team. At the moment, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, whatever it is, I am unable to hire from the United States or hire from Canada. Like, most of our team, or all of our team at the moment, will have to be overseas. Will have to be from lower wage countries. However, I do not see that as being a barrier to building a fantastic team. Do I believe it may be a little bit harder? Sure. However, that shouldn't lead to us compromising on shit team members. And that's something I reflected on recently. I was like, why have I been compromising on mediocrity within my team? Why am I compromising on people delivering work late or just doing a shit job? Like, we have this vision. We have this place where we're working to get to and the things that we're trying to obtain. Now, how the hell do you expect to get to that point if you have people and a team that is just shit? Like, honestly, like, I have a week and a half ago or so, I say a week and a half ago or so because things have changed. We had 8 employees. And I believe that out of the 8, about half of them were like good. I believe out of the half that were good, 1 or 2 were exceptional. Like people that I could actually see like for a really long term working with me, working with the team, etc. Now, the other half, the not so good half, one of them worked for 2 weeks, we brought her on board full time, ghosted, like just literally ghosted. You could blame it on poor management, whatever it is. I don't believe it was that case, but to everyone their own. Another one have to fire because he was one of the first employees we brought on, and I just, like, I don't know, I put off firing him for a while because I was like, okay, he's good enough, he helps a bit, but like recently, like, tasks haven't been on time, quality has been awful, it's like, it's enough, like, we need to fire him. Third, we brought on like a website developer, he's just been awful overall. And I was like, why have I been compromising on shit team members? Like, I need people that will buy into the vision. I need people that are driven. I need people that want to see the success of this company. And that is just critical in achieving an exceptional or building an exceptional company. Because people may classify or do classify, or rightfully do so, classify my company as a dropshipping company. Because like it pretty much is that with added steps, and we're like a hybrid. Now when people think of a dropshipping company, they just think of like a teenage scammer of like building like something that's not real. But the thing is like it goes so much further than that. Like my vision isn't just dropshipping. Like it is so much further than that, and I plan to leverage dropshipping to get to that point. And to do so, I need a great team. And I don't know, I really need to reflect upon who we need to hire, what we want them to be like, how to find these people, and so on. And I think my plan is to, well, first of all, last month, I'd like to say it was one of our best months, net profit wise. However, like when I was like doing this solo without a team, whatever, like literally a year or two back, like I've had 1 or 2 better months. However, from a consistency standpoint, like last month was the best so far, and I believe and I hope that this month will be better. And I really want to put all that back into the team, like hire amazing people to help execute upon the vision and just take it to the next level. Now the problem with that is, let's say, I don't think it's going to deter me. It will not deter me. However, let's say I had a bad month. Knock on wood. Like, how many bad months can I sustain if all of our profits are going to the team? Like, I think that will exponentially scale our company and just put us in a so much better position. But there's a lot of risk to it because, like, I literally don't have the money to fuck up. Like, I do not have the money to fuck up. I do not have the money to have a bad month, or else the entire team is going to have to be laid off. Or, like, a lot of the team is going to have to be laid off. Because if we're not making money, like, I just do not have the cash reserve to pay the employees because we have inventory. We're scaling our inventory orders at the same time. And all of our cash is, like, inventory or straight to employees. So that's risk number 1. But 2 is just like, I don't know, because right now I have been doing like all the management of the team, and because my focus isn't on management but rather on growing the company, management has been kind of neglected. We don't have KPIs. We're just trusting the hours that our employees say they work, and they're just like, we don't really even have a team culture. Like, there's so many things that have been neglected because I just don't have the time and capacity to be able to treat management as a full-time job like it should be treated. So what I'm thinking of is hiring, I don't even know if this is the right way, but what I'm thinking of doing is hiring someone as recruitment / HR / management who will be in charge of finding new talent and doing so amazingly to find incredibly talented people, managing the team overall, making sure deadlines are met, expectations are met, etc., creating KPIs and measuring them, and just like fostering an amazing community that will thrive and will flourish and will scale together. Because like I realize that like I can't neglect management. Like I can't neglect the people side of the team. Like that is such a massive part. And I just feel like I've been neglecting it. And I feel like we can get so much more done and accomplished, obviously, if we have solid management. And I think to do so, I need to bring someone on. But the problem is, I don't have as much experience with management as for most of my experience, I've been like kind of solopreneur, do everything myself. Recently I started hiring, and like I've been able to do like slight management, like I'm like, okay, do this, but like not like the hands-on. So things like it's hard to provide feedback and it's hard to survey people when you haven't in fact like done that role or that task yourself. Like I have to an extent, but like not as well as I've done like building out websites or doing product research, etc. Like that I can easily survey if someone's good or not. But again, like that's just a reality of scaling. Like I was thinking about getting like a data analyst, and like I have not done data analytics, so like I will have to inevitably hire positions that I'm not amazing at, and I'm just going to have to figure out how to do so and how to still find amazing and talented people, despite not having worked in that position myself. But yeah, I think now is just really a time to go full in. Go full in on the team and really take this to the next level. Because I do see right now as being a massive turning point for the company. Like I genuinely do, and to accomplish that and accomplish what I want and I see vision wise for the company, we need a great team. Anyways, this light is like blinding the hell out of my eye. I'm like, my left eye's like hurting for some reason. Anyways, that's pretty much my reflection.